Hello everyone, I am Catechus, and today we will be continuing our guided walkthrough for EarthBound. Last episode, Ness conquered his inner self and became one with the Earth, all before teleporting to Saturn Valley. This episode, we will chat with these little fellas and honestly find out why we're here. Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. So where are we at? Level 75! We're finally past my other game. Alright, as you can see here, we are in Saturn Valley, and we had a nice little rest after last episode. Still love that couch on the table. Anyway, as usual, our chores consist of defeating Gygus and finding out why we're here. Not much to really do this episode. It might be a short one. I don't know yet. And for our flavor of the day, I'm gonna go with banana. Things might be considered bananas today. Now that we've got that out of the way, what we want to do is head on out. What we saw last episode were a bunch of people out here killing my frames. My god. And let's give them a chat. Hey, Mr. Saturn, how you doing? Zoom! Zoom indeed. We're gonna save the doc for last. Hey, weren't you at the mine in the desert? What are you doing here? Well, I'm not sure what will happen, but I sense big-time trouble ahead for you. I'm gonna stay here for a while and help Mr. Saturn. It's important for a man to enjoy doing his duty. You said duty. Apple Kid, can you explain? Excellent, excellent. Everything proceeded as planned. Dr. Andernauts, Mr. Saturn, and I worked together and finally completed the phase disorder. The purpose of this device is to enable instantaneous travel through space and time. Oh, so it's a TARDIS. Got it. In this prototype, you can only travel to different points within the same time period. It is able, however, to search out for locations of enemies. Right now, it's indicating the presence of enemies in the Lost Underworld. Wait, how'd you know about the Lost Underworld? Have you seen the dinosaurs too? So yeah, turns out this is the phase disorder, and it does kind of look like the weird combination between man and Mr. Saturn. Alright, Doc, tell me what's going on. Yeah, the Mr. Saturns are incredible folk. And the Apple Kid, he is a most exceptional young man. Very different from other kids. Should I consider that an insult? Well, anyway, the prototype phase disorder has been stolen. Someone resembling a pig wearing clothes took Mr. Saturn captive and stole the device. Oh god, I have a feeling we know who that is. Now, you can go in, like this. It's not gonna be very successful. Huh, so it doesn't work. One thing is still missing, but that material cannot normally be found on Earth. The material I'm thinking of comes from a meteorite that fell when I was much younger. Have you seen a meteorite anywhere recently? Not recently, no. Huh. So are we just gonna wait for a meteorite to suddenly fall from the sky? Yeah, you have to say yes. He's clearly meaning the one in Onett. Eureka, that's it. With even just a piece of this meteorite, I can synthesize the material Zenzonite. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I doubt that your mortal enemy, Gygus, or whatever, will allow you to go to Onett and get a piece of the meteorite, though. By now, Onett is in his evil hands. You must go, though, so take every possible precaution. The Mr. Saturns have introduced some of their new developments at their shop. Please check them out before you leave. You know, I wonder what Onett is like at this point in time. You know, you could always go. But yeah, he's hinting at something there at the end about the Mr. Saturn shop having new items, and that's true. So if we go all the way up here, head on in, there is a new vendor, and it's this one way back here in the bottom left corner. Yep. Now, honestly, this guy sells stuff we already have and don't need, like the Flame Pendant, Rain Pendant, Night Pendant, and Piggy Jelly. I will buy the Piggy Jelly. BRB, I'm gonna sell a bunch of this junk real quick. See you in a minute. Okay, now that my inventory is clean, So yeah, they sell flame, rain, and night pendants, which the flame, remember, all three of them give plus 15 defense, but, you know, flame protects from fire, rain protects from freeze, and night protects just from flash. They're not really great, especially at this point, and definitely while in Magicant if you bought extra earth pendants, because those give 16 defense and protect against fire, freeze, and flash. They're just, I guess you tape all three of them together, you get an earth pendant. And they are still stuck in Tracy's storage right now, but we're going back to Onett, so we could just pick them up direct. Nothing to worry about there. Anyway, the piggy jelly. Let's check that out. It is one of Mr. Saturn's favorite foods. It tastes alright though. And heals 300 HP, so it's not bad. I just assume piggy jelly is, you know, that jelly from Spam containers. I might have had a weird childhood. Alright, now that we've done that, checked out the shop, we've talked to Dr. Andonauts, got the new chore to go to Onett, get a piece of meteorite. We're gonna do that, and it's kind of hard to get out of here teleporting, so I'm gonna try this spot right here and hope for the best. Oh, we got a lift off. Yo, no! Onett, it's all dark and spooky, oh no! By the way, everything is closed, so yeah, can't go in the hotel, can't go in whatever that building is, the hospital is closed, every single building except for Ness's home is currently closed. Egads. So before we move, let's talk about the new enemies. Onett is now plagued with 3 enemies, and they are the Evil Eye. Be careful of this little bugger. He can brain shock you, paralyze you, and diamondize you, so take him out first. Then there's the Mechanical Octobot. They can steal from you and paralyze you, not really a threat. And lastly, the Ghost of Starman. These guys are a major threat. They can do Starstorm Alpha, which hurts like the dickens. It's probably going to KO 1 to 2 people. And then they also drop Paula's best defensive item, the Goddess Ribbon. And that gives plus 110 defense. Don't waste your time farming for it. It's not too good of an upgrade. But anyway, now that we're back in Onett, and I'll prove it to you. We can even go down here. Yeah, Frank's even gone from outside. Oh no! And we can't even go in and play arcade games. This is the end of times. So yeah, let's do what we're here for. Go on home. Well, towards home and get the meteorite. Do. Luckily, we haven't seen any enemies. Yeah, now they're gonna start spawning that we've left town. And I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen one yet. Oh, there they are. We're probably going to have all 3 right here in one fight. And would you look at that, we sure did. So, like I said before, we're going to want to take out the Evil Eye first, or the Ghost of Starman. Both are equally threatening. But since we're right next to home, I'm just going to come out blasting with all of the damage, because we can just heal. So yeah, Fire Z missiles! Good old Star Storm. Yeah, big damage. Thankfully they're in a nice row, so we got the fire to work. Octobot gone. That was not a lot of damage to the other 2. That was a lot of damage to my eardrums. Ah, crap. Ow. That hurt ball. Ow. Okay, I'm just gonna hit auto fight and hope, there we go. They didn't die. Because remember, the hospital is closed. Oh, Ness leveled up. Fantastic. Of course, he gets oh babies. Oh baby again. Oh baby again. Ugh. Ness, you're too good. Good gravy. And poo. Not great, but not terrible. Alright, now we're gonna quickly get in the house. Mom, there's an invasion outside. Mom, meatloaf. Why are the lights out? Hey, you okay? Oh, Ness, you finally showed up. What's that mean? There are plenty of creepy monsters running around Onett right now. The townspeople are barricaded in their homes, afraid to go out. I'm fine though, but I'm a bit scared. Everything will be okay if we just sit here quietly in the dark. Are you hungry? You want some steak? I always want steak. Are you more relaxed? Okay. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Full heal. Hey, doggo. At this point, you guys just might be the strongest force in the world. I am. Don't you think? I do. Alright, now if we go upstairs, for some reason, Tracy's room is always lit up. I don't know. But we can talk to her and, freely take things in and out of our storage. And that's what I'm going to do, so I will be RB. See you guys in a minute. Okay, got everything sorted, and what I took out definitely were the Earth pendants, so now I'm going to switch Paula and Jeff over to those. Make sure if you have it to keep the rabbit's foot though. We're not going to sell that. It may be beneficial at the end of the game to keep it if things get difficult, and they very well might. But for now, I'd rather take defense over speed at the moment. And I did pull out a bunch of stuff from storage because we're going to sell it, like the snake bag. I got a meteorite for some reason, the piggy nose, just useless junk. And I stored a bunch of useless junk that we'll never use again, like the brainstone, the erasers, bad key machine, the broken harmonica from Jeff because our current moonbeam gun is better than the baddest beam that would make. And we're going to sell all of this junk once we're done here on it. So with that out of the way, it's been a fun sis, but I got a world to save. And the memories having to go up to the meteorite landing. Which means more fighting. Yep. Hey buds, how you doing? Oh my god, that fight sucked so hard. Jeez, they just wouldn't stop with the damage. Anyway, we just gotta keep going this route here with the super anxiety music and fight all the monsters. Hey, would you look at that? Paula and Jeff leveled up. They weren't great. But why would they start being good now? Come on. Haven't we already done this? Alright, another Starman and an Evil Eye. Now, something I will point out, if you are having trouble with these Starmen and their stupid Starstorm abilities, one thing you can do, and why I said we're going to keep it, is put the rabbit's foot on Paula. Yes, her defensive capabilities will go down, but it will mean she'll more than likely go first in a fight, and she has the Psychic Shield Omega here, and what this will do is coat your entire party in a Psychic Power Shield, and it will reflect Psychic powers back at the user. So if the fight starts off with the Starman, have Paula do this, and it will pretty much kill the Starman. So if you're having trouble, go that route. Otherwise, let's keep pressing on. Okay, well that sucked. An Evil Eye get through with the paralysis, so now almost everyone's paralyzed. But Pooh leveled up and got multiple O babies, so worth it? Question mark? You know, if Gygus would have just started with this onslaught, we would have died. Alright, another Octobot and Evil Eye, down for the count. Oh, we're so close. Mr. Liar, exaggerate. Nope, can't go in there. God darn it. Alright, I can see the meteorite. We're so close. Come on. We're the team that lived, and there is something shiny that we can reach. Yeah, it's a meteorite. We want to reach it? Yeah, that's why we're here. There we go. We got a meteorite piece. Oh boy. Take a peek at that. It looks like a plain old rock. It's just Charlie Brown. Oh, I got a rock. But for someone who knows about it, it's actually a very precious, unusual element. All right. Now let's get the heck out of here. And you know what, Mom? Good luck. I hope you survive the alien invasion. Because we are going to try to get out from here. Yes, we did it. I thought we were going to crash like 6 times. Anyway, we are back in Saturn Valley, and I have a lot of junk to sell. And we are quickly approaching a point of no return. So, oh boy. Now here in the shop, are you the one I want? You are the equipment seller. I want you. You are the item seller. So I'm going to sell all this extra crap, BRB. So what you're going to want to do is really at this point in the game, fill up almost your entire inventory with horns of lives. Yes, we have a lot of Cup of Life noodles in our inventory at the moment, but Horn of Lives are Cup of Life noodles on steroids because they'll also cure Diamond Eyes, which is very difficult. And again, we're at the end of the game and we just don't need all of this inventory space. And I forgot, I got a bunch of rock candies I took out of Tracy, so I will off-screen make a beeline to Tucson, to Berglund Park, and pick up some sugar packets to utilize the rock candies, and I'll do that after the episode off-screen. But for now, I am just loading up, because once we're done with this episode, we're only going to be able to have one more treasure chest or present, so it's not like we really need all of this space. And there we go, fully decked out. Now that we've done that, we have to return the meteorite fragment to Dr. Onett. Hey Doc, I got your thing. If only I had a piece of that meteorite. Yep, you have to actually give it to him. Here you go. Yes, this is fantastic. What? Well, I've never actually seen this incredible rare element before. It's very intriguing. Alright, leave everything to us and go get you some rest. This is getting most fascinating. Yep, and he's not joking. You have to go to rest. So I am going to take a slumber, and with that, call it quits, because you're definitely going to want to make a save point right now, because if we continue any further in the storyline, we are going to cross a point of no return. So with that, I think this is where we're going to call it quits. This has been part 36 of our EarthBound guided walkthrough, where we braved the Onett Invasion for a chunk of meteorite that we saw in the beginning of the game. Stay tuned for the next episode as we, well, get very close to the end of this saga. If you like the episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.